Oh, yeah, I know where you're coming from. Well, but we could even try to set it back on.
90% of the time, 95% of the time, I'm able to at least catch 1 or 2 threads.
Yeah.
And it's still securely on there. Okay?
Yeah. All right, well, we'll try it. So you got the little tool. Ideally, we're trying not to crack that pipe, but we'll try our best.
I've never had that happen.
Yeah,
But I have to say it because, just in case it does, I have to cover my ass.
Yeah, exactly.
But pretty much it's...
the cap was essentially, and it could rust on too, right?
It could rust on, it's painted.
So that prevented the
all
rust.
Original, stuff like that.
And there's no rust, so that you see. Huh. I mean,
there's most likely rust in there, yeah.
Probably
you
rust
could somewhat see rust in between there, but it's painted black as well.
All right.
So it's hard for me. It's 100% up to you, man.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay.
Because that way we'll be able to see from there all the way out to the street.
Yes, and that's what you want to do.
Yeah. Oh, is it a rubber seal on the outside, or?
Right here is, but we want to get this up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we got to get up.
And like I said, we already know that John took care of from here to the inside, but that does not go out that way, so we were not seeing that.
No, this will go through the trap, but the camera, 99% of the time, is very hard to get the camera through that trap.
Exactly.
The trap is like that U-shape.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay?
That keeps the odor from coming back too. You always need those.
Yes. That's why that bottom of the pipe will hold water at the bottom where the trap is.
Yep.
Okay?
But he was fortunate that he was able to get it from there, right? That was ideal.
Yeah, that's always the best case, man. If you're able to use one of those pole plungers, hit it down there, the rush of
They're the
water
pole
goes.
plungers. That's what they are. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a pole plunger.
You can get it at Home Depot or anything. But you really he had to do at least four good plunges, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they go in one. Sometimes you got to hit them 2 times.
Yeah.
It all depends on how.
He said it was grease and soot and all kinds of.
Yeah. As of now, it's not going, and I don't want to do it too much and then break the pipe itself. So we may not be able to camera from here out.
Yeah, and like you said, that clog from here was not from there, but the sewer could always back up from here to the street from this tree right here behind us. Is a possibility. 50.
It's a little tree. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that tree...
Even if he grows a little, you don't see it.
Huh?
Even if he grows a little taller. I mean, based on the positioning of the tree and the pipeline. I mean, and look at this tree. This has been here 60 years.
This has got to be about 6 feet deep, let's say. I didn't even measure it yet, but this little tree isn't going to reach out. Now, that bigger one to the right side will probably have a chance, but that's all the way over there.
Yeah.
Typically, the roots go about 20% further than the limbs.
Yeah.
And even in that case, I don't think it's going to reach there.
And if it is, it's a chance that it'll...
this tree was once before, but
many years, right?
Yeah, so you can tell it's old and it's somewhat dead too. So I could have potential roots in there and stuff like that. But I'm
so the line's going to go from
away because I don't want this to break on you.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'll write it in my invoice as well, just so I have it in my record that you did give me permission. I tried to do it, but I don't want to crack it.
Yeah, because once we
this piece is rubber right here.
Yeah.
But I want to get in between there to pop this cap out.
And if we went around here, even in these spots, it's not gonna.
Yeah. Usually it'll go, but like I said, I don't want to have the chance of breaking this on there.
Yeah.
Because if this breaks, then we have to replace that section.
Yeah, it's a lot more expensive.
Okay.
Well, you'll see when you put the camera in if you're able to get through the trap.
Pretty much, this condition right here is going to be the same as this condition.
Yeah, most likely.
Because it's the original pipe. It was put in the same exact day. So
now, if they had to do what you did, now let's say they had to take this off for some odds reason from here to the street in the future, this pipe would need to be replaced.
Not the whole thing. I mean, if this was to break, then we'd have to cut it here and put an extension on with just PVC, like a rubber. A rubber.
It would be a new. It would be a new. It would be
just this piece will be PVC. Yeah.
All right.
And everything else will still be cast on.
All right.
Okay? So let me get the camera in there. Let's take a look at that real quick. See what's going on for you.
All right.
See if we see
best case scenario. And like you said, if you keep at this, we will ultimately ruin this piece,
and
we'll
I
need
don't
to cut
want to. You mind if I move this?
Yeah, that's fine. The fireworks, all right. Hey, well, at least we're doing it. I got my camera out ready just to snap a quick picture of your module or whatever you have, since it doesn't record.
Once I get the camera in the line, I'm going to try to get it through the trap. Like I said,
don't bust your camera up. I mean, you'll once in a while it can.
Once in a while it will go through, but if I feel like I have to force a little too much, I don't want to break the camera and then.
Yeah, that's not worth it either.
I'm screwed and I don't have a video camera and stuff like that.
Just give it a little bit. Sometimes with the gentle hand, you're able to but sometimes also the line is tight, you know?
It just depends on that condition of the pipe, really. If it's all,
It's obviously from the 50s, so.
yeah, if it's all rusty and flaky, like the camera, pretty much.
But because we work with you guys, you have an idea of the property and the condition
This
now.
is the camera, so if these get sort of caught on metal, it's no good.
I see what you mean, yeah.
So that could sort of get stuck in there, and then if this gets stuck in there, then we have to excavate your lawn to retrieve it.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do that,
Right.
so.
And that's where the, that sewer and drain waiver comes into play as well.
Yeah.
Let me clean this up.
There we go. Yeah, that's the camera right there. You can see it's showing the chair there. Get an idea of where it's standing. Yeah, this is where I can snap a picture of me.
Yeah, once I get it in the lawn, if I see anything.
Here we're going down. See? Now the reason that pipe's just going to have a mixture of rust and doo-doo and a little bit of everything, right?
Huh?
This pipe's going to have some rust and doo-doo, right? Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, and there it is on the camera now.
We're not in there yet.
We're not in quite yet.
Nope. That's the one, okay? Let me get the camera fully in there.
And this is going back towards the basement, correct?
This is going in towards the foundation.
This is saying low battery?
Yeah, I got plenty of batteries in there. That's catching up on something that don't want to let me fully in. Just give me a second.
Oh yeah, don't put. What you say?
Right off the bat, all this white stuff is grease buildup, and it's been there for a while, so it's sort of created its own path so the water and sewage could go down.
Yeah, I see.
That buildup will restrict flow and stuff. This is all cast iron, just like this, but this is all flaky, sharp metal. So toilet paper, everything else like that could sort of get stuck to that, or get stuck to the grease, and then cause you a backup.
That's how it happened, right?
I can't tell you if that was the problem from yesterday, but
So what do you do to
for the
resolve
most part,
that? I mean,
that's
other,
usually what happens.
yeah.
To clear that stuff out is a sewer line jetting. Essentially what that is a big pressure washer that I pull with the back of my van.
Yeah.
It bumps up to 4,000 PSI, which is very high pressure.
Yeah, 4,000, yeah.
We feed it in towards the house, clean this section of the pipe. At that point, then I will have to.
So when it's time to do that, that has
do
to
it
come up.
correctly to clean this side and then flush everything out into the street. Into the
Which
main.
is that drain across the street ultimately, right?
More
than likely?
Not that one. That's probably just a storm drain. Wherever the main hole is in the street, probably on this road, probably in the middle of the street.
Yeah, you see the manhole cover right there? It's right after this tree here on the left.
Oh, the tree's blocking it. Yeah, right there. So yeah, on the opposite side of your street. that's
Are
what
you,
it is.
as far as this, is this expected? That's what a lot of them look like. Is this better, worse than what you see?
This
normally?
isn't
the best.
It's not the best because it has grease. So that being said, I can't see the condition of the bottom side of the pipe.
The bottom thing. Yeah.
Okay, so typically what happens, cast iron usually lasts about 30 to 50 years on the ground. Okay, then what happens is it gets all flaky and scaly on the inside.
Because the pipe itself, now they're using PVC these days.
Yes, so yeah, replacements and stuff like that.
That'd be a little more of a pricey investment. That'd be an investment. Yeah.
It's an investment, but if it's necessary, you sort of have to do
Now,
that.
what if she has one of those plans that has the sewer line drain protection? You know, them little plans. They give you so much towards it, right? Is that how they work?
I deal with, yeah, it's an insurance. I believe it's called a sewer rider. I deal with a lot of insurance agencies, and
Yeah.
I've never seen them.
Cover this shit.
No, they'll take your money, but they don't like to pay out.
Yep, that's insurance companies, whether it be health or
So,
wellness or school,
Pretty
whatever.
much what I can't see is the bottom side. Like, let's say this is the bottom side of that sewer.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
happens also is this.
At least I
thins
got a
out.
good picture of it.
Yep, this thins out over time, and then eventually you have no bottom of the pipe. That's what I want to see, but I can't.
And once it's not the bottom, then you're talking about ground, right? Then we
Yeah,
got
and then you pretty much your sewer line is your ground. Also, something is there that's not letting this camera go in. If you see I'm jamming it in there, and that thing don't want to push past.
Could that be?
I'm probably right about here, so something on that bend is blocking me up, and it could just be all that buildup right there. It's on the bottom side. Now I fell out of there. Let's try to get back in.
So you think it's right about where this sits?
No, we're not there. We're probably only about right here with the camera. That's about it. But you could see, it's a little
Right
hard
there.
to see, but that's where that clean. If you're saying that's the clean out right behind the wall, that's most likely that connection. It's hard to see for me, but
Or ideally, you're trying to get in further, right?
I'm trying to get it all the way in, yep. And all that grease buildup is sort of blocking the camera from pushing over. You see all that black stuff?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just not letting me get past that. I'll keep trying for a minute.
Now you're doing a good job, Mike. You know your shit. Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Like I said, I see that right there.
Yeah.
Is that a piece of metal?
Like I said, I don't know what's behind this wall.
It looks
You're
like
saying
from
that
here
it's
that it's a
exiting?
piece of metal of some sort.
It's something. Something's in there, but we can't confirm it if we don't get right up against it.
Yeah.
But something's in the suit. There you go. It went. All right, so there it is. Let's see. You can hear that?
Yeah.
That something is hard. Okay? So most likely that is some type of metal or something that's in the sewer line.
Wait, no more. You.
Now, on the inside of the house, I'm assuming you have PVC exiting the
Yeah.
house?
Now you see how you broke it up a little bit.
Yep.
All right. Unfortunately, it looks like mouse goo.
Let's see. Let's keep hitting it and sort of see what happens. Do you mind, because now my camera's
Run
full
some
of
water?
sludge, just flush the toilet one time.
Yeah,
Just one
a nice
flush.
hard flush, right?
Yep. And then that rush of water will clean that lens up for me.
Here, you can hold this real quick, or you want to have this.
There's no visibility until that thing gets cleaned off.
All right.
Right?
Heck
If you
yeah,
wanna
I'll go
rest it
with
somewhere-
about a nice big flush of either toilet, right?
Yeah, just one flush, one toilet.
Getting another clog out. Let's see, is it coming? I just flushed it a second ago. Let's see if that flush,
It'll take a second to come down.
because it's coming from that room beside the garage. I'm curious to see what it looks like when it comes down.
Let that water stop, and then we'll have visibility again. Okay.
Is that the water right there from the toilet flush?
Yep.
So that's about how long it takes to get here, at least 10 seconds.
Let's see if it's even here yet.
This is interesting, isn't it?
It's starting to come down right now, right here. And it's coming down, but it's not like a full rush that it should be. Pretty much, if you want to take.
What if I took the plunger out of the sink and let that, because I have the sink full of water right now, that'd be a lot more water. That'd be
You can do
helpful.
that as well.
Yeah,
A toilet will give more water though, but you can rush that water down too.
Yeah, let's rush it down real quick and see what's like.
Clean that camera up.
Yeah?
Yep.
I'll do one
I'm
more
just
rush
waiting
of
for
water
this.
while you're there.
Yep. Yeah.
And what it'll be is like a sink full of water. So a little bit more water. Won't be quite as much force, but it'll be more water, right? Yeah, 1 sec. Let me give you that. Now I'm going to let the sink out. That's hot water. All right, Mom, we're cleaning out the drain. Even more. We're gonna have some more water coming down.
Just cleaning the lens off.
Appreciate, man. This is interesting, isn't it? But you see it all day. So.
Well, wait, that, yeah.
For you, it's not interesting. For you, it's just another day in paradise, right?
No, it's always interesting to see
You know-
people's lines. 'Cause
Yeah.
Every line is different.
Yeah.
There's not one line that's the same. Let's wait for that water to go. And then
That looks
we'll
like.
see if
Remember
I
the
can
old
get
picture?
over
Remember the old TVs with the.
yeah, when
static?
it
Yeah.
loses connection.
That's what it looks like. I mean, at least. Let's snap a picture of that. That's interesting. What this is just the water.
Yeah, that's just that rush of water from the sink
Yeah.
coming down. Eventually, that.
And that's hot water with Palm Olive Dawn, so that should help clean it a little, right? Hard to say.
Not
right?
really, man.
No,
For like your kitchen branch line, like
Yeah.
the PVC underneath there and stuff like that, the tubular. Sometimes that'll flush stuff out from that.
Sometimes,
But the
This
4-inch
line's-
pipe itself.
it's a large pipe
Yeah, it's a big pipe. So
because it's made to accommodate the shower, the wash and dryer.
yeah. your
Wash and
toilet
dryer
bowl,
is the one
stuff like
probably
that.
sends the most water down at once. The
Yes.
washer and dryer, yeah, it's the
Washer,
biggest.
dry, washer, and dishwasher.
Washer and dishwasher,
And
yeah.
bathtub.
Bathtub, yeah.
Yeah. Those are usually the three when you blast the whole thing.
And this camera's able to obviously get wet. It has to be, right? Oh my gosh, yeah. considering the way it gets in there. You know, it has to have
it's
a lot
meant
of
for the
capacity.
sewer line, Yep.
It's not an ordinary phone. Samsung would have been
No,
shot
no,
in
that
1
thing
second.
would've been done already.
Yeah, it would have been shot.
Nor
Yeah.
would I want to touch it after that.
No, it's disgusting.
Yeah. It's almost out of there, so let's give it another minute and let that water rush down.
Does it look any different following that? I mean,
Well, we're going to go all the way back now, so we'll see what's back there.
and what's interesting is to see from there over. But again, we don't want to destroy this
I'm
pipe
going
today.
to try to go through the trap.
Well, let's
If I'm
give
able
it.
to go through that would be good.
Yeah.
Sometimes this happens, but like I said, I'm not going to force it through.
But what we just did, we're flushing the line there.
right
Getting
here-
that clog out wasn't bad.
Yeah, so this section right here, which is on the inside of the house,
Yeah.
is holding water, right, which you don't want. The only spot in the whole sewer line that holds water is the pipe underneath here, which is the trap.
The trap, you need the water now.
Usually when anything else holds water, that shows that there's a problem. In this case, I want to say it's all just sludgy buildup and grease. So
And
just
what
that
John
grease
did
and
helped a
stuff,
little, but it didn't help entirely.
What John did was relieve and restore flow that you were backed up.
Oh, it was that big.
Right now
exactly.
you're running, but it's not running as it should.
Exactly.
Okay?
When it goes blue, what's it? Gets bad connection.
Just a loose connection sometimes.
Yeah.
Pretty much you want to try to jet all this stuff out and clean that up. And
Now we're
once
hitting
all
some.
that sludge
Nope.
gets out.
Is that sludge right there? Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. So what that piece was very hard. It could have been just built up for a while.
Is
So,
it grease, sludge, everything?
Yeah, everything mixed in one, let's say.
Yeah. That's why it's hard to definitively say whether it's a wet wipe, whether it's a rodent. You can't say at this point. It all just turns to that after a while.
Yeah, it all gets, so see that? See how my camera sort of made an indent?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be there. Nothing in there. Your pipe should pretty much be like this, just
Exactly.
round, clear, and dry.
Yeah.
That's not the case. You also have the sewer fly right there, and right there on the bottom.
What is this
Those
called?
Sewer flies,
Sewer flies.
okay? But yeah, I'm gonna write you up an estimate for a sewer line jetting. See what
How
you
far
wanna
in
do.
are we right now? It's hard to say.
We're all the way back. I mean, if I push right here, this thing's not going no more.
Yeah.
So if you're telling, and like I said, I didn't go in the house yet, so I'm going by your word. If that clean out is right behind this wall, that's where we're at.
Yeah.
So pretty much, you see the pipe exit through the foundation of the home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in there just to confirm it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just so I have pictures and stuff like that for our end. But as of now, that's what you're telling me, and that's what I'm feeling.
And you don't feel any more. So
right there.
yes.
So all this stuff, if you, like I said, you saw my camera made the indent.
Yeah.
And then it sort of closes back up. Anything that you're flushing, running, any type of water that's coming down here, which is everything in the house,
Yeah.
has to fight through all that stuff.
That's no good.
It's just not a smooth transition from one point to the second.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what ultimately led to the buildup, right?
Yeah. Most likely it's something got caught up with all this stuff and stuck in the trap, and he hit it with a pole plunger and it just popped right out.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you want to do is try to get all that stuff cleaned up and go from there.
So everything in the house goes right through this line.
Everything, all your kitchen sink, your bathroom sink, your laundry, your sewage,
Everything.
toilet bowl, bathroom, dishwasher.
And
if
it
you
doesn't
have
help
one.
with the line 70 years old.
Yeah,
Doesn't
everything
help.
meets at that point in the house and then exits out into this pipe right here.
So that's why it was backing up in the basement, right? Because that's where it would ultimately back
I
up.
didn't know that. It was backing up in the basement.
In the basement,
From
yeah.
Where was it coming out of?
See here on the other side of this wall, from that drain there. So, well, if you want to, we can take a
Yeah, let
walk
me
in.
wipe this real quick.
If you want to take a walk in the basement real quick,
Yeah,
as
I
a
would
courtesy,
definitely like
just to take a
look.
seat.
Let me just clean this.
I would assume this was probably a piece of something from that. It's hard to
I'm
say.
not sure.
I don't even know. All right, man.
Clean this camera. Let me grab my iPad.
Here, got it. Appreciate it, Mike. Let's get the camera for the basement.